Hey guys, Luetin here. So, having covered the initial release of Sims 4, I had a surprising thing happen. I actually enjoyed the game, and I know that some of you are shaking your heads and thinking how or why could that happen, but no, it actually did. And this was as much of a surprise to me as it may be to you. My memory of The Sims when I was a kid was one of sort of bewilderment as to what you would do beyond the enjoyable building aspect, which is still my primary enjoyment with the game. When you play as many hardcore and intense battle games as I do, something like Sims is a relaxing holiday and something you can play whilst doing other work or another computer, as I often am. It also did amuse me to see how many of my friends on Origin, how many hardcore Battlefield people have The Sims listed under their playable games that they own, so it really is a game that appeals to everybody. So what we have with Outdoor Retreat is not an expansion but a game pack, which seems a more fitting term, to be honest, for an edition which brings you sort of Tetra Pak sized add-ons to the core game. As the name suggests, it gives you your household or your party of Sims a chance to get away with a chance of scenery at Granite Falls. It's a rather nondescript location which makes you think of North American campsites, redwood forests, with the primary aim of enforced family bonding or illicit situations. What does this mean for your gameplay? Well, it gives you a ton of new items, a range of new places for them to temporarily live their soap opera lives, and it's a great screen break for yourself from the now somewhat, I would say maybe stale suburban shoebox that they find themselves in back at home. So, once you've chosen which lot of the park you want to vacate in, which you want to have your vacation in, you choose the length of your stay based on what you can afford, and then it's basically up to you how you fill your time there. You can go hiking, fishing, roast food over a fire with friends or family, and all those wholesome activities, or alternatively, cheat on your spouse, start a fight with a creepy bear, or just camp it out with a range of outside livables. I do wish that there were a few other opportunities for your guys to take on things like, for example, mountain biking maybe would be awesome, kayaking, even swimming in the lake. So in that respect, I found my imagination reaching higher than the game allowed. But despite this, I still found there's plenty to do, and if you forgot to bring your camping activity gear, don't worry, there's a ranger station which offers a surprising amount of items for its size for you to pick up. You can do other things like tell ghost stories to the group or stargazing outside your holiday home. Making new friends are all on the agenda, and for your Sims, they will no doubt come back to their 9-to-5s all the better for it. Outdoor Retreat is basically a great little pack of outdoorsy activities that is much of a welcome change of scenery for yourself as it is for your Sims, and honestly for me, I like the direction this pack has taken with the DLC. This is the kind of expansiveness I like to see with games, but not being too expansive and too much content there, but also comparatively it's not too expensive on the money. You get for your money about the amount of content that's right, and it leaves you hoping for more packs of the same size, and the sooner the better. It's an interesting balance that isn't like a full-blown DLC, and I think with the way The Sims works in terms of overall architecture, they've judged this game pack just right in terms of what they're giving you there. Is it worth a purchase? Well, as with any purchase, it depends how much value you place on it. For $20 or about £15, I would say it's about on the money. It's not a bargain, but it's not outrageously priced either. And if you were to look back at, say, Sims 3, you got less than this for around the same amount. Whilst they have made adding the fairly basic swimming pools add-on after much community pram toy throwing last year for free, the game still requires many more of these packs. I think we want to see a load more content, and it seems like this is going to be the case. The Sims 4 Get to Work expansion pack is coming up in April, giving you new activities such as being a doctor or a detective, and that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, maybe this individual pack isn't for you, but I think that this is the great thing about these packs. They're small enough for it to be not a big risk, and if you decide to skip it in favour of something later along the line, you won't feel like you're missing out on a big bulk of content. With that said though, I genuinely enjoyed Outdoor Retreat, and most importantly, it actually refreshed my interest in a game I haven't picked up for a couple of months, which is really the whole point of packs, to extend a game's life, and that's definitely a good thing.